Okay. Looking good there. Let me just double check, make sure everything's good on that end. Looks like everything's going all right. Okay. So, looking good. Oh, sorry about that, folks. Sorry, I don't stream on my PC as much as I used to, so it's one of those things where it's like, okay, gotta make sure everything's set up properly. Okay, yeah, everything's good. Alright. Pain in the ass. Okay, no dropped frames, everything's looking good. Just making sure that's good. Okay. Okay, folks. Sorry about all the setup and all. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the Ephemeral One, and let's play some more Bazaar. Yeah, I haven't played it in a bit, so let's get to it. Let's see. I have been largely playing dually lately, but
Success isn't about money. It's about lots of money.
alright, so we'll start with Pygmalion today. Boom. Let's see. Oh. Game stuttered there for a sec. Give it a moment while it loads up. Okay. So who do we play? Okay. I've seen 99% of people choose enchanted items to start. So let's be different. Let's start with just lots of money. Like you said, it's about making lots of money. This way we have the freedom to purchase whatever kind of build we want. So let's go start with weapons.
But I can help you finish a fight.
Okay, definitely Jabalian Longbow is definitely a solid starter.
Stillness. I prefer action.
And an early dog. Small item, gains 3 damage.
Go make some more stories. Then come back and tell me.
So say, and then we get none. In that case, I actually kind of want to just sell the dog and go for the flail, to be honest. Yeah, I kind of want to just go for the flail.
Enjoy the thrill of battle. Well, you can.
Lumbors. There are better items that do scaling, so for now, for the first day, I think this is fine. And Fang Dinglet, because I'm hoping for just money. Yeah. Yeah, we're just looking for straight damage. Yep. Flail him once, hit him 3 times with the bow.
You seem like a nice person. Maybe too nice.
Okay. Yeah. See if there's anything that prompts you, JJ.
Let's chat.
No. Oh, Addle-Oddle. This early on. Okay, yeah. Okay, well, we found our choice.
So,
Now we just need to make it scale and get it stronger. Because the Addle-Oddle is one of the most devastating weapons that Pig has access to. Yeah. The bow will carry us for now, but the Addle-Oddle is what we're looking for. So in here, I think we'll pick up the extra income. So that's 9 every day, right at the start. Alright, what you got,
My
Iglos?
dreams are too big for you to steal.
One of the grand founders. Basically, they spent more money than me. I only spent 20 bucks when the game got to the open beta myself, but... Yep, burning me. But I still get my 3 hits, so... Yeah. Right now, the Addle-Oddle is not a great choice, but... it's enough. Nice. Day 1 win. Puts us on a good start, but we need to follow up. Alright. Yeah, we can check middle.
If I don't have what you need, I'll help you find who does.
Okay, so the cash register and the safe. Good investment or... Okay, we'll put the Addle-Oddle away, but cash cannon because
I
of...
think you're really gonna enjoy that.
Because what I figure is, when you gain gold, this gains damage equal to the amount of gold gained. So then I would want to purchase
Used to
these
offer a
two,
free ride home, but people thought it was weird.
and then I can sell the safe. Oh, and then just get rid of the coins for some easy extra damage. Right, and save that. Okay.
I can already see old treasures out here.
Alright, so when you use a tool, heal 5, shield items, extra crit. And this feels like a reroll. Extra crit on the left eye. When you win a fight, gain 2 gold.
There are greater trainers than me. I'm just getting you ready for them.
Alright. Lose 1 income and gain 8 gold. Which would be 8 damage there. But I think the income's definitely more worth it. So... we'll sell it. Found a rare mushroom. Okay, so we can put the Addle-Oddle back on. There's no scaling at this point, but that's what we're looking for. So for now... the warrior. Because we're basically hoping to get just about anything here would be decent. But yeah, we just have enough raw damage with the Jabalian Longbow that... yeah, the first day or so is going to be fine. Yeah. And you have to remember that the cannon does pick up extra cash. Ooh. We're actually going to lose. Huh. Oh well. But I got the 3 gold, so that's at least something. The extra experience would be nice, but wasn't the biggest thing. Well, let's see. Nothing.
back to business.
Two spare change or 4 gold now. I don't care about the kukri. The brass knuckles would be nice. Let's see. Alright, it's gotta be the money tree. Okay, every time you level up, gain a spare change. Yeah.
When I'm rich, I'll never hear no again.
Hey Nathan, this is an auto battler called the Bazaar, where basically you're looking to build up the strongest board you can versus an opponent. There are also, and then there are just all sorts of different effects that you're looking to stack, as well as going to different merchants. So, for example, currently I'm just debating whether I want to sell this cash register I picked up, which would get me 4 change, which would give me 4 gold to spend, and enable me to purchase this item called the money tree, which, when put on the board, will heal me every 6 seconds for 40. It also has a secondary effect that every time I level up, where your character gains a level every 8 experience, they level up, I get a spare change, which is basically a coin I can sell for 10 cents. I can sell for a gold, but more importantly, every time I do, this improves by 10 HP. It heals me during combat. So it's one of those, the rich get richer kind of things. The Adeladle's too slow for early in, so we'll sell that. And I'll get the money tree. And I mean, the Uwashi Wally bird would get double cast if I used it with that. Yeah, might as well pick it up too.
And that's how a master merchant makes a sale.
Talisman, if it's no, I don't know Talisman off the top of my head. It's more of an auto battler game. So you set, all right, for that, ooh, free medkit, which is an item I can sell for 1 gold, but more importantly, improves the healing of what I use. So now we're going to be playing against basically the ghost of Playa. They're level 2, so are we. Okay. I'm actually going to take the cash cannon off and sell this so that we can do there. So I have, basically every time this hits, every 5 seconds, this will cast twice because I added a property, which is the money tree. So that's a good amount of healing, and the Jabalian longbow, which has a multicast of 3 so long as I have more health than my opponent.
Are you sure? Have you noticed?
Alright, so let's try it. Alright. They got what I don't. They got what I want, which is Ganjo, which improves your weapons as they go. So they probably got this. But we'll see. Yeah, they've got shielding too, and the Jabalian bow's too slow on its own. Unfortunate. Yeah, and they've got a bit of healing too, and they've got... Unfortunately, yeah. So I've likely lost this. Unfortunate. Yeah. Oh well, lose a little prestige, day 2's down. Basically because the Ganjo there, the instrument they have improves their items' effectiveness as the fight goes on. So sadly, nah. But we lose a little prestige, which you have 20 points of, and you lose prestige equal to the day you're on. So we lost the day 2 fight. Oh well, we won the day 1. However, a new day has started. So, because it's a new day started, we get the cash register's payout of 2 coins. So, we sell that, and Money Tree gets better. So that's something at least. Now we have an interesting choice. Because now we get to pick what we want to do. We can either get a small tool. We will get BB1 and B2, which is they upgrade bronze items, where every item has a rarity. At the improved rarity aspects of it, whether it's the healing, maybe just the direct healing damage it does, or there can be secondary effects, but mostly it's just improves the amount something does. And then we have Sylvia, who sells just silver tier items.
Ready when you are, guy.
You know what? We need a better
I'm
weapon, so
not
let's just
getting
go
out of
straight to
this pool,
Sylvia.
darling. But you're welcome to
Ooh.
join me.
Oh, gods, I wish I had gotten this earlier. Okay. Because the ledger here, every 10 items we sell, it'll improve the value of any items next to it by 5. So, that means they get more value to sell. So, actually...
Quark Fable gave that to me on our first date.
Okay, so that's pretty good. Okay. Let's go with that for now. Tusk Helm's nice, but... yeah, no, I can't really afford anything else I don't want to re-roll. Alright, we need some more money. Ooh, economic seminars. This allows us to gain an economic item or skill, or we can pay and get 2 economic items or skills. I think this is worth the 4 gold. Oh, we just got really lucky. The pawn shop. This item gains value equal to... it gains, when you sell an item, gains at 1 value. It is currently at 6. However, it also has a secondary effect. If you place it on the board, you have increased max health equal to 10 times this item's value. So for this, I can gain 60 HP.
Looks like I'm overstocked.
Okay. So now I need to make room. So what's more valuable? Alright, I'm gonna toss the cash register for right now. Because again... and then pick up the safe. Okay. So, the money tree. Okay, I do have enough room I can sell the safe safely. Which then, again, because I sold the safe, even though it's sold for 0, it still counted, so that improved the pawn shops. And remember that every spare change it gives me also increases the pawn shop's value, as well as the money trees. So the money tree now heals for 90. Alright. And actually, that's... put the cash cannon up to 81, which is just under. And the cash cannon's faster, so I actually think we're going to go for the cash cannon. Alright, so we need to sell 5 more items, and then the Jabalian longbow and the... okay. Alright, let's go... it's not great damage, but it is decent healing. And we'll just do... yeah, we'll go for the Dabbling Apprentice. He's supposed to be easier.
I've studied for this. I can win.
Who just has a bunch of potions. Yep. Alright. Now, in terms of the types of damage and effects, It's honestly more of a rock, paper, scissors sort of thing. Yeah, no. It's a rock, paper, scissors sort of thing where healing is fantastic. Being able to heal yourself is awesome. However, what you saw there was a status effect called burning. Burning tends to hit faster than you can heal. So, the best way to stop that, though, is burning doesn't work very well again. I think it does about half damage to armor. So typically what it is if a person has burn, you want armor. If they have armor, you want to typically have poison. Because poison just does direct damage to your HP. It doesn't care how much armor you stack on top of it, they're poisoned and they're dying. But then, poison ticks down slower than fire. So, typically a fire build versus a poison build, unless the poison build is absurdly stronger, the fire build will burn quicker. So, little things like that. So, we did lose, but we still get the experience point. So, +3 value. Let's get a bronze item. Ooh, perfect. The briefcase. It's perfect because when I sell this, I get 2 more spare change. So that'll improve both the cash cannon and the money tree. And actually, okay, this works out fantastic. We're going to go to Curio, who specializes in bronze tier neutral items.
Well, howdy, hero.
What that really means is that he specializes in items that you sell, that you resell. So for example here, the Spiked Buckler. Does 10 damage, shields you for 10, nothing, and it takes 9 seconds to fire. Nothing special about that. It's the second line you need to pay attention to. When you sell this, your leftmost item gains +4 damage, and if it is a weapon, and +4 shield if it's a shield item. So what you're really looking to do is spend 4 gold
Forms my rusty circuits to see that.
and gives your item, your item more damage or shield. Then you can also get citrus that can
Well, you're doing your
we
part
gain
to
regeneration, so we
Bazaar.
regain HP every tick. Not much on its own, but it helps. Let's see, crit chance. There it is. The feather
That's been sitting there 20 years.
reduces the
Wait,
cooldown of all your items, so now this fires at 6.9 seconds versus the 7. So not much of an improvement, but still an improvement. And your truffles, your leftmost item gains +1 value.
Now that's a bargain.
So, yep. Oh, and we had another coin. Yeah, so we're looking better. Ah, and as you can see, this is already triggered once. So our bow has already picked up an additional 5 value. And we can now pick up an additional 240, which is almost 50% of our HP. On top of our normal HP. So, yeah, we don't really have enough money. I can sell the bow, so yeah, let's see if we get anything nice. Ooh. Yeah, this is huge. Okay. Alright, so I'm selling the bow. Yeah, I'm selling the bow to keep fueling what we can do. So... yeah, because like hot springs here,
Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything.
which improves them even further, so that now heals for, instead of 30, 50. And more cooldown reduction. Yeah. On your leftmost, or 1% for everything. I think we'll do the 1% for everything. Or, okay. We'll do the
Forms my
cooldown
rusty
and the
circuits to
magnifying
see that
glass.
find a home.
That leaves me with 3. Could get the last max health. Yeah, we'll leave it like that for now. Okay, moving on. The reason I was so thorough about this is also because we have one more shop to go. We'll go for a non-weapon item. Middle would be nice, but we really don't have the gold to spend, so... Ooh. When you sell this, get a spare change equal to its value. Alright. So, we only need to sell 3 items, and this will pick up enough value to be worth 5 spare change, which is an additional 50 healing, which is also, you know, 5 more damage to the cannon. Yeah. So for now, but for the fight, I'm actually going... Oop, going to put the... Yeah. I'm going to put the pawn shop, which puts us up to 130. Yeah. That's probably our best shot at winning. I don't expect to, though.
I should warn you. I'm not like other Jabarians.
Alright, let's see it. How bad is it? Yeah, lots of burn. So yeah, we've lost. We've got a lot of HP though, but we're not going to be able to push through his armor fast enough. Yeah. So... yeah, we need to take a pivot here. We need to figure out a new plan. So, let's see. Alright. We can work at the docks and get a free item. Yeah, we'll get a free item. Tool, shield. Nah, we need another weapon. Hand grenade's nice, but we don't have any way to refill it. So it's just a one-time use of damage. Alright. 2 more items. Heal and regen.
Hey, good to see ya.
Oh, okay. The bird
Might
can
be
get better.
sore, but nothing a tattoo won't cover.
Let's see. Let's see. No, I think we're good here. Oh, fight time. Yeah, we really do know. Yeah, 8. Don't really have anything good. We'll just try the Outland Dervish.
Like the desert sun.
Yeah. So, I mean, Cash Cannon is definitely like we definitely regen enough HP now from each proc of Money Tree. Yeah, and we have enough HP that we can outlast most of the NPC fights.
You have the metal to be a dervish.
Alright. So we got that. 5 additional gold.
I can already see treasures out.
Alright. So upgrade to bronze tier. I mean, we might as well do the money tree. So now, you'll notice the number didn't change. However, now when we sell spare change, we get 20 more HP instead of 10. So, speaking of, we're actually going to go to Barcoon, who sells medium and large items and buys small items at +1 value.
Small items, small people. I love them all.
So, he gives us an additional gold for the spare change, which also gives the pig that put the ledger up. Perfect. So, we'll actually sell the other bar of gold.
Oh, it's like the baby bird
birds that nested in my mother.
Alright. Now, this is where things get kind of silly, because now we're going to sell the pig, sell the piggy bank.
Oh, look. It's so tiny.
Okay. So we want to sell...
It's smaller than Quixel. This is a gift at any price.
Yep, we're just looking to fund our shopping trips.
Oh, it's like the baby birds that nested in my mother.
Okay, then we want to buy the
Where's
briefcase,
Mitsworth? Oh, did he see me close a deal?
because we're just going to sell it to get more spare change.
Don't you have anything smaller?
And that's...
It's smaller than Quixel.
And you'll notice that we sold enough to get 5 more gold onto these, so these sell for...
Never resell this.
Alright, we're loaded, folks. We got money. Cash cannons up to 179 damage. Now this is where things get interesting, because ice cream truck's nice. Oh, actually we can improve it even better,
I'm almost sure that was a good trade.
because the piñata gives us chocolate bars, which we can sell for extra health. And we're nowhere near. Okay,
This is a gift at any price.
and normally you can sell them for nothing, but Barcoon buys at higher rates, so...
Nested in my mother.
Okay, so ice cream truck I don't want. Let's see. Sell a weapon. At the start of each day, get a chocolate bar, spare change, and a truffle. Sure. I can live with that. Fixer Upper. You gain shield equal to 2 times the value. Between that and Money Tree, we'd actually have a good... God, Money Tree's up to 370. That's enough armor to Hell yeah, why not?
Did you see it, Quixel? I made a sale.
Alright. But in the right order, so now, yeah. And, yep. And then the vending machine, perfect. Okay. So, got some real good value out of Barcoon. And another economic seminar. Oh yeah, we'll get the 2 items. Alright, pawn shop gets improved. So now we gain 15 times its HP, so we got an additional 820. And the cash register again... It still sells for 2. Which is another item sold. We're at 7, so... Alright. Alright, as things stand... I mean... Yeah, no, I can't really afford to put anything else on the board. I have nothing else, so go ahead.
My people. Boring!
Let's do it. Yep, Vanessa burst damage, we're fucked. Well, we're fucked on most cases, so... Our healing's starting to look real nice, actually. And they've got a lot of ammo, but they don't actually have much in the way of sustain. Oh, they don't have any sustain whatsoever aside from the main musket. I may actually have them. Yeah. At least especially once the windstorm starts hitting, because comparison-wise, my endurance is what's going to win me out. Yeah. Because the windstorm that is at the end of after a fight's gone on long enough, the windstorm picks up and you basically hit both sides start taking a set amount of damage at the same time. So, there's a win for us. Because what we're looking to do is not win outright. We're looking to sell small items. Okay. So definitely take this. So change again. Yeah, we've got a lot of HP. Yeah, because this is at 9. Perfect. 10. Alright, so Fixer Upper's looking a little better. We'll invest in ourselves so we get more free money. Whoop. And yeah, I think it's time. Let's go to JJ's.
Person, and sometimes I sell stuff.
Ooh, bootstraps. For every 50 gold you spend, upgrade an item of a lower tier. So this can get you... This can start upgrading items. Don't care about that. Brass knuckles are nice, but not necessary. Like, brass knuckles would be nice. I still think the bootstraps are pretty good. There's ice cream truck again. When you buy it... Huh, they switched it. You used to get a spare change for this, but now you get a truffle. I mean...
I get it. You're busy. Enjoy your purchase.
Okay, well, I can sell the truffle. We'll put that value, though, on the pawn shop, since that's giving me so much HP. Let's see. I mean, I can sell the hatchet, because it doesn't really... Okay. Right, next fight. Think we'll just go Sabretooth. Because if we can get the pelt off of it, we'd be pretty happy. And it doesn't do that much damage. And between that and our healing, we should be fine. Yep. Yeah, we've got a lot of HP, and there's a couple items I'm looking for specifically to take advantage of our high HP. Or hell. Alright. New silver skill. The first time you freeze each fight, haste an item, burn item. First time you burn, none of this is really that useful. Weapons have +1 damage. When you buy a weapon, increases bonus by 1. When you heal or gain regeneration, an item. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see that.
Thanks for trusting me.
Every time we heal.
This again.
Alright, we could use the B1, B2, but I think we're better off health and shield items for Kev's armor.
People here look so vulnerable.
Alright. We could get the shielded igloo. I think this is one of the apropos chapeau. Okay. This is one of those items I was waiting for, the scaling. Let's see. Is it worth... Because I think it's worth it. Because it improves the healing. Okay, so we put the bird in... Okay, hang on, I gotta check my bag. Alright, spare change goes. Yeah. Alright, bag's kind of full. Okay, we can get rid of the vending machine now. And that'll enable me to put the bird away for a moment. Because I want the apropos chapeau.
That's quality.
And put that between it. So basically, every time this triggers, every 7 seconds, it will improve the heal on the money tree and the damage on the cash cannon. And it does this 3 times, because it has a +1 for each tool. If you have another tool, weapon, or property or apparel. I have 3 items, thus I has that one for each one. So, not the best of the best, but it's still pretty damn good. And between that and the extra health from the pawn shop, I should be able to endure. But let's see. Any other improvements we can get? Oh, shit. There it is. Oh, boy. Okay. Deal damage equal to 10% of our max health, and then shield equal to the damage. And when you level up, permanently gain 100 max health. Okay. Okay, see, this was the other weapon I was sitting here back and forthing on and was looking for. Okay, so, end of the day, yeah. Fixer Upper's nice. Gives us 51 shield. But 10%, which is 180. So, yeah, this doesn't even come close. And the Shielded Lion's Cane does also fire 7 seconds. Yeah, no. Okay. I know I just bought it, but... yeah, the apropos chapeau just is... yeah, no. So... alright. Lion's Cane. Yeah, 199. Yeah, that's so good. Plus shielding, yeah. Okay. We will also purchase the ATM just to increase our daily income. And we're just going to sell it immediately. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we'll wait till we have boosted the bird's income, the bird's value before we'll get any use out of the ledger, basically. Okay. Well, then again, there's no point in not buying and selling the... oh, perfect, Curio. Because, yeah. Alright, so rather than the bird, put the pawn shop next to the ledger. Yeah, so then so that it gets the money off of this. Got the 5 bonus, so that's, yeah, 1,300, so, and we'll see how we make out of Curio Shop.
I got everything you need. Just a matter of finding it.
Okay, so, banana, obviously.
Now that's a bargain.
Yep. In Junkyard Club, sell this, your weapons gain damage, so.
20 years, waiting for you.
Burn, haste, I don't have.
Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
We'll actually go here, because I want to get this lowered. Okay, so 6.8 versus 6.7. Alright. Reduce your items cooldowns.
Reuse everything.
Okay. Shield items gain +3 shield, so
That's a bargain.
nice. Sell this, your weapons gain 3 additional damage.
20 years, waiting for you.
Slow. Truffles.
Formed my rusty circuits to see that find a home.
We'll move that over. Yeah, so we'll bring this back onto the board. Sell the truffle. Alright, so that's 1,500 damage. 1,500 HP that picks up. And sure.
Hooey! Now that's a bargain.
Alright, that's 7. So... nice. Okay. So we're looking at... alright, so the Shielded Lion's Cane... yeah, doing 256 damage and 265. 267 on my cash cannon. Pawn shop's pushing us over to like 3,000 HP, and... yeah. If anything, the thing that's probably the weakest is the money tree we have now.
You do see these tusks, right?
Alright, let's see how we hold up.
But if you insist...
As if a pure burn or poison board is going to wipe us, but... we're also thick enough that, yeah, we can resist burst damage boards pretty much by virtue of being so heavy on HP. Yeah.
Next time, boys, less blunder, more plunder.
But yeah. Pick up the cash. Let's see what the next day brings. Effectively, we're looking to buy and sell. We're looking to be as trading as possible. So, yeah, we'll go the middle.
Take your time. I'm pretty laid back.
Alright. Heal, shield, nice, but not for this board. Yeah, 2 items. Okay, put you back up, because you'll pick up extra value. Because I plan to sell... Do you know this cargo shorts used to give you spare change? Gods, I missed that.
Just toss that on my back, and I'll trot it to your door.
Alright, and the
If it's not
Lumbor.
right for you, bring it back. I want you to be happy.
Yep, and that triggered, so... Yeah, our pawn shop is worth 113, so... Yeah. And anything new I would actually want... Oh, we can improve the ledger.
Oh, delivery's free.
Perfect.
I like the exercise.
So now it'll give them 10 value. Fucking amazing. Pick up the cannon, sure. Alright. So I'll sell the boots. God, and improve the cannon
Just
further.
toss that on my back, and I'll trot it to your door.
Yep. Equal to double amount. Now it picks up double value, so that's huge. So, for example, if I bought and sold this, it would gain the value of that, but more so, yeah, this now adds 10 value to that. Okay, yeah, no, we're getting some real good. Alright, now we need some more enabling. Actually, the 3 spare change is going to be huge. What is it on? Yeah, 1, so we can just sell these. Okay. The Zookeeper, Trash Golem. Okay, we definitely can't take the Lich. The Lich is said to be just broken. I've seen the Lich, and the Lich is just brokenly powerful. Trash Golem. Let's try Zookeeper. No, let's go for Trash Golem. We've got enough HP. Yeah. We're not the fastest board by any stretch. But our damage is definitely significant. Yep. Nice. And we got...
Believe you'll win, and you'll win! But not against me.
Noxious Poison. Not worth it for us. If you have at least gained an additional 2. So, nah, nowhere near it yet. Alright, we did level up. If we had 25 gold, we could get 4 income. So we would get up to 17 every day. Is it worth selling the ledger? No, I don't think it is. Okay, so we'll just pick up... Yeah, it's over to your loot item. Which is... Okay, reduce your leftmost item's cooldown. Yeah, reducing the Cane's cooldown is fine. And that puts us up to... What? Okay, so that's 6.3. Nice. Alright, well, there's a chance we might upgrade the money tree, so let's see.
Little sentient.
Oh. Now, these are kind of tempting. Double Whammy does damage equal to 10% of your max health twice. But it's much, much slower. Yeah, so in truth, if I can lower the Kane's damage down, it's basically the same thing, and I just hit more consistently than once off. So, yeah, double whammy's nice, especially when you have an HP advantage like this, but I don't think it's absolutely necessary. Hogwash is nice, but I think, yeah, when you heal, gain 58 max HP. It's nice, and then basically your max HP is scaling, so this with double whammy can be a potential thing, but it's going to be really slow. Let's see. Ah! Pawn shop.
And this is why I need to get rich.
Okay. I don't want to do this, but this is going to make it ridiculous, so yeah. I hate to do it to the ledger, but alright. Because this...
Gold becomes goods, then returns to gold, like clouds to the sea.
Yeah, so we now gain 20 times the value of this thing. So Pawn Shop is now diamond level. This is as high as it gets. This is as good as it gets. And this will continue to get good because every item I sell increases its value by 3. So, yeah. Alright. Now, as much as I would love to go for economic items, we're tapped for cash. So, what we can also do is either gain further income, but actually the Bazaar Con gives you some options. Diamond tier item from the Bazaar, Artist Alley. You can get networking. You can network with people to gain 2 additional free experience on top of the actual point. Or you can get 3 small items from the Bazaar to sell. Honestly, I think the XP is going to be more worth it right now. We kind of want some of the access to the higher level stuff. Alright, well, this is promising at least. We're up against somebody who has no wins to their name and has lost most of their prestige.
I should warn you.
But they could be on an upswing after a bad run. After a bad bit of luck, but we'll see. Where they got Vineyard for healing. Their cash cannon is much weaker than ours. And they're using Fixer Upper for shielding. But, yeah. They've got definitely a lot of shielding. But, yeah. We're pushing through their healing. The problem is, yeah, their Vineyard's getting better, but... yeah, because Vineyard and... yeah, Vineyard gets better, but I don't know. I don't know. They probably got me on this. Oh, no, wait. I forget. I've got a stupid amount of HP. Right. I had more, but just max HP than them. Yeah, so it's not just a matter of beating my board. It's a matter of, right, then you have to wear through my actual HP. Okay. Sell items at JJ. Okay. We'll work at the docks first. Pick up, see if we can get a new weapon. Yeah. Nothing I really wanted anyway. That's fine, because that's just for selling. The convoy. Let's see what Andy's got.
The price. You can't afford it.
Alright. This stuff, basically sell fodder.
Tell everyone you got it here. Remember, diamonds come in small boxes.
Ooh. The rewards card. Visit the merchant. This gains... this and the item to the left of us gain 2 value. So this can be fantastic.
Shall I gift wrap it for you?
Alright, so sell. Alright. So that helps. Then Paladin and Succulents.
Excellent choice.
So nice. Alright, we're getting there. As my HP rises, so does my shielded cane. So does the cash cannon. Yeah. Let's go. Just the thug should be fine.
No funny business.
What? Funny business? I'm not a comedian. I'm just mostly a regular streamer. Just a relaxed guy. Alright. Well, he's got some poison on us, but...
Hey, I was just joking.
Yeah. What do we get from you? Ooh, the spices. Oh, that would be so good if I could reload that. Your weapons gain damage equal to your weakest weapon's damage for the fight. If I could afford to put this on the board, basically it would double either of our weapons' damage. Alright. Well, we do have 1 silver that could afford to. So, let's get the cash tree. Nice. Alright. Which, admittedly, is still probably the weakest part of our build, but... Alright. And we'll buff up the value. Nah. Yeah, 3,200, so we'll go to the merch. We'll go to Kina.
Come with no weapons, leave with big bargains.
Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Yeah, we're at 4,800, so yeah, safe.
I'm so glad we could share this experience today.
And sell it for my rewards. Yeah, and that just improves everything on my board. Let's see. And from there, yeah, just looking to buy to sell, because these are relatively cheap.
But I'm glad you bought this.
Alright. And let's see, anything else worthwhile? Nah. Alright, get a tool, upgrade our skills. Yeah, we'll just get the free tool. Ah. Nothing too special there. Alright. Let's see, it's another pig. This one, same number of wins. They've lost a little more prestige than us, but
My people
let's see it.
boring.
Lots of burn. Yeah, lots of burn. Unfortunate, but we do get shield from Arcane, so we should help some defense. But yeah, armor halves what the burn damage does. So, yep. Now, admittedly, there is an argument to be made for us getting a vineyard. By the way, yeah. Like, their max HP was like 1,500 and mine's 5,000. Yeah. Crit heal, nice. And the crit for 1,000. We haven't come across the vineyard. I would be tempted by that. Because if I'm not mistaken, the vineyard gains the value every time it triggers with one of your items. So yeah. I'll go for that. Weapons.
My battle days are over, but my weapons crave more.
Okay. Let's see, anything particularly... No. Yeah, no, nothing specifically.
All my weapons have been tested in battle. Have you?
Ooh, free upgrade.
Let's get those arms hunted out.
We'll go for, of course, our big one.
Moving up in the world.
Ooh. Now does 20% damage. Oh, that's so good. Okay, that's actually disgusting. We'll go... Yeah, Dr. Vortex. Get the XP. Alright. Yeah, we are very vulnerable to being frosted, but... I think... Or frosted and slowed, but at the same time we have... Yeah. Enough damage to really just tank through. Alright. Now we can sell our spare change. Do we want heal or regeneration skills, weapon skills, or gold tier, or generic? What is our weak point? Is it offense or defense? Honestly, it's offense. Weapon skills.
I love that you are weak. It is my joy to make
The first 5 times you use a weapon each fight, charge a heal item 1 second. When you shield, your weapons gain 6 damage for the fight. There's some scaling. Okay. It's not much, but you know what? I'll take that.
Technique destroyed many Sphinxians.
Alright. Okay. Pearl's dig site. Dig for a free item. It could be anything.
You look like a hardy one. Need some work?
Rainbow potion. And, could get crypto. The Palanquin. Your items have plus 20% crit chance, and when you crit with an item, reduce its cooldown by 5% for a fight. Cool. I've never seen that before. That's really cool, actually. Oh, I wish I could have gotten this so much earlier. Pygmalion's Dagger, which is just basically a better version, but only if you could get it early. At least that would sell for a bit. One more. Holsters, dagger. Adjacent potions have +1 ammo, yeah. Orbital Polisher, Lang Shan. One more. And we'll sell for the most. Yeah, you.
Magnificent find.
Alright, so we'll sell that. Okay. Yeah, we'll go Prospero, see if we can...
Investment is building homes for money. I suppose I'm something of a carpenter.
Alright, so we'll definitely sell that off. And that's fine. Okay. Subscraper. Heal to 4 times the value of your... Heal equal to 4 times the value of your items. So, 9... 41... and 100... No, it's still far less than the money trees, so... The piggy bank... Yeah.
A wise investment, Mr. Pygmalion.
Let's see. Oh, I wish I'd gotten this fucking earlier. Is it still worth it, though? Your weapons gain damage equal to this item's value for the fight. Yeah. But more importantly, when you buy a weapon, this gains 1 value and you gain 20 max HP. I think we'll just do the...
I bid you farewell.
Alright, so you help to pay for that. The extra spare change to pump up the tree. And then we only need to visit like 2 merchants. Alright. Alright, Don Zalug. Don Zalug, I believe. So it's a One Piece reference?
My dreams are too big for you to steal.
Let's see it. Ew. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Yeah, so this is just a bum rush. You know, each of these bots gets more damage based on the number of them. Luckily, we have enough HP. Yeah. We're really hard to kill. We're really thickly armored. Alright. Alright, so we could either go... For this, we could go sell medium items, but I think we'll... Rare event or merchant. Sure, let's do it. The Thieves Guild. So, we could fight Mr. Moo, double our income, or raid the vault. This is a rare thing. I've never fought Mr. Moo, so I don't know how bad that is. Double our income. You know what? Go big or go home. I've never saw Mr. Moo.
Didn't know anyone was dumb enough to mess with the guild.
Well, that's a lot of burn. We'll see. Is it enough burn? I'm thinking no. Sorry, Mr. Moo.
These don't mean nothing. You're still small.
If you have exactly 2 weapons, you have plus 50% crit chance. Well, that sells for a good bit, and that was a good bit of experience. So, that's some good money. Alright. And let's see. Leftmost items gain 3 value. Yeah, I think that's going to be about the most useful thing I can get there. Yeah. Trait the cult. Okay, since so much of my HP is actually coming from the pawn shop, trading some of my base HP might not be so bad. Diamond tier runic double bow. Lose some health to enchant your leftmost weapon with deadly crit. Actually, okay. We'll do that to the blood price for extra regeneration to make us even harder to kill. Ooh, okay. Now this is where it gets interesting. Do I want to get like a 50% boost to the crit chance on this thing? Or 25... We lose less HP, actually. You know what? Sure, we lose less HP, and we get 25 regeneration, which only stacks for keeping us alive, so we'll lean into the keeping us alive. Alright. Like, I'm definitely not feeling unkillable. But let's try it out. Deadly Death Knight Reaper. How bad is it? Because I know he does 1/3 of your HP, so it's not the amount, it's dealing with enough damage to... And he freezes. Well, we got through like half his HP in one go. God damn. Yeah. Well, we got something out of it at least. Okay. Yeah, go for Kina.
Decide your deathstruments.
Ah, money tree can max out. Perfect.
Use that for the good of all.
Sweet. So now every spare change gets us 40 health. And speaking of that, that's 7 coins. So, perfect timing. That gets us even more. And we're not done, because I saw that we have the shipment. When you sell this, get 3 small items from any hero.
Your aura guided me to what you needed.
Alright, so we didn't get the truffle from this, so we can just sell it. Get damage for our weapons. Not bad. Alright, anything else fun? Ooh. 2 gold to get a gumball. Alright. Property. Yeah, no, that's... Left of this has double value in combat. I mean, okay. For stupidity's sake, if it had double value, so that would mean this would be worth about 10,000 HP at the sacrifice of... Okay, I can do both.
I can feel our energies resonating.
Okay, so first things first, this sits to here to give the value as the gumball machine. Spend 2 gold to get a gumball. Okay. And this, in combat, means this gives us 10,000 HP. I could afford... Yeah, because that gives me so much. Okay. So, get the 5 chocolate bars for extra HP. Only got the 4 because I... Yep. Okay. And shield. Okay. So let's see. Just to confirm that this is the way this works, I should have over 10,000 HP from this in combat. I only have one weapon, but that weapon is also scaling off of that HP. Yeah. So I currently have a cane that does, what is that? 2,600 damage? Yeah, and so much HP and regeneration that... Yeah. Oh, gods. Haste? Enchant an item. Sure, you know what? Haste on my money tree. So the money tree hastes 3 items for 2 seconds, meaning they charge twice as fast. I only have 2 items. Okay.
The Bazaar's a crazy place, right?
Yeah. The Jabalian Drum. If you have a lot of small weapons, this is amazing. Weapon properties adjacent to this have plus damage equal to 2 times the value of your highest value item. Yeah. So... yeah. Nice, but... I don't think it's necessary. It's not really necessary. Because this isn't a property anyway, so... the ledger again, Pig's Gym, stopwatch, nah.
Maybe if I got more goods.
Okay, well, we'll definitely sell this. And sell that for extra damage. Yeah, definitely skills are what we really need.
Are you prepared?
Heal and regeneration get extra crit. The shields items have +1 for every gold you have. There it is. Long strides. If you have 5 or fewer items, your cooldowns are reduced by 4% even further.
Your training is not complete.
Yeah, so that puts the tree down to 5.5 seconds, 6 seconds on the cane. Yeah, let's go for the Lord of the Wastes.
Let's release our joy and rage.
Biggest thing is his Flamberge, quad crits.
To be a dervish is to be free. Join us.
No, we're good. Yep. So that's 40 gold. Jesus. Yeah. Extra HP, extra shielding. Yeah, at this point. Okay, we just have to admit the cash cannon's not coming back. The gumballs. Could do the eating contest. I mean, yeah, might as well. It's the most value for us, so we're even going to go for the premiums. So yeah. We leveled up again, so more crit chance. Yeah, at this point we're just producing items to sell. To max out what our pawn shop is doing, and double that. Okay, so we leveled up. Let's go with skills unique to Pygmalion.
Different school, this Bazaar, but it has its lessons to teach.
+2 for each weapon you have. +2 income for each property you have, including stash. You have +1 for every non-weapon you have. Not bad. Ooh, improving long strides even further. When you use a property, your weapons gain 5 damage. Okay, that's not bad. So it would buff it. It'd be scaling damage or long stride. Nah, just make it even faster.
After all those years in my class, you must already know everything.
Alright. We could get more gumballs to just increase damage. Heal, regen. Nah, it's already diamond, so yeah. Alright. So, sell the gumballs. Yeah, just keep improving them even further. Yep. So 2,000 damage for every hit. We're on day 10. But this is where you're going to start seeing ridiculous builds and, you know, the meta builds that are absolutely broken and drop you in a couple of seconds. Well, let's hope we got enough.
You do see these tusks, right?
Let's see it. How bad is Froggy for us? Lots of burn, lots of burn, lots of burn. Yeah. Yeah, they got a lot of burn. Problem is... backhanded with the cane. Fuck off. Lots of burn. Oh, that's cute. Fuck off. Backhands with the cane. Yeah, no, that's... Yeah... It's one of those things where if you... Yeah. Okay. I'll make it worse. This is the thing about the Bazaar, is basically what you're looking to do is make yourself as strong and broken as possible. Alright. Get a freeze item. Risk some coin. You know what? Risk the coin.
The shrouded stranger.
Go for...
At the edge of the foundation, they wait. They build.
Alright. Sure, we'll go for the big guy. Hopefully that'll be another level.
Professional.
Yeah, this is what we're weak to, though, is freeze. But... they can stall me. Yeah. I only have to hit twice. Once or twice.
Requesting backup. Now.
I only have to hit once or twice. Ice pick. Yeah, go ahead and give us a gold tier loot item. Whereas more often than not, we'll be able to use it. Oh, sweet. So now has double value and reduced by 10%. Oh, the cooldown got reduced, but that doesn't matter. Yeah, we just need the double value. Spare change puts us up to 1100 healing. Ice pick, yeah. The crit chances. Alright, up to 10%. Yeah, might as well go to the middle.
Nothing tiny, nothing huge. All about moderation.
This masterpiece, not bad. Caltrops. There are builds for that. Because if you can buff its damage, every time they do anything, they just take damage. So there's some ridiculous builds you can get to counter people, so... I don't think it's worth, the masterpiece is worth it. Okay. Right, stained glass is if you were winning. If you lose a fight, stained glass in play, destroy this. If you have 5 or fewer items in play, their cooldowns are reduced by 10%. If you win a fight, it gains. Your properties in play gain 5 value. Okay. No, balcony is still better, definitely. Remember when I wanted a scaling item? Like, I would have killed to have weights. Because that would have been huge, but instead we just built what we build.
Hey, that's okay. It's been nice talking to you.
Economic or... Honestly, I still value skills being the definer here. The first 4 times you... Enemy uses a non-weapon in each fight, charge 1 weapon. You know what? Absolutely.
Your enlightenment is my reward.
Alright, Valley Odinson. We'll see. Alright, they're on their last leg,
Go ahead.
though.
Underestimate me. It
Let's
makes
see.
this more fun.
Looks like they're doing a 1000 damage long jump to basically try and lifesteal their way through. But yeah. The problem is you're charging up my cane, and my cane is even slowed. Inevitability. And I'm healing through their lifesteal. Yeah, I'm still coming out on top because Money Tree is just healing me more than they can deal.
You've got talent. You should put it toward noble.
Alright, there we go. Yeah, and it was just a matter of they were building up my damage. So yeah. Day 12. Alright. Non-weapon item. Okay. Let's get... Honestly, Finn's...
Now this is health food. Literally.
More regeneration or max... or extra healing. I think the regen will be more worth it. Plus the max HP. Alright. Let's actually get the experience for this level, level 13. And you know what? Make sure our board's solid diamond. Yeah, no, doesn't actually do anything, but I just want it. It's all about style, baby. All about style.
The desert wind is warm perfume.
Alright, so we're up around 20,000 HP, meaning our...
Your strength is beautiful.
The Flamberge. There's no space for that. Oh. Forgot to sell all my gumballs. Alright. Alright. Then we'll sell this. I was gonna say, 3 more spare change won't hurt. Believe it or not, that is actually fairly useful, because that's a good amount more healing. And honestly, we'll go for
Hope you packed a
pearls.
change of clothes, because you're gonna get dirty.
The truffles, sure. You know what? Just take the truffles.
Who were the people who left these things behind?
Alright. Let's see it. Shadow Faith. They have 7 wins and they're on death's door. Let's see it.
I warn you, I am not like other Jabarians. My people believe in peace.
What kind of build? Lots of heal and burn. And the fiery pawn shop. Yeah, they may get us. Yeah.
No hard feelings, right?
Yeah, they're turbo double whammy. Yeah, they actually got me. But I had enough prestige left to endure that. We'll go for the diamond tier skills. Might as well go for the expensive stuff. When the enemy uses a weapon, your shield items gain 10 shield. Double all your items' crit chance. That puts them 50%. When you crit, your heal items gain plus 30. Focused rage wouldn't be bad. Each fight, double all your items' crit chance for the fight. Yeah, sure.
Olin was right. You are a quick study.
Okay. Let's go. Yeah, let's see what the hero merchants. Vanessa, Dooley themselves, Jules. I look forward to seeing when Jules gets released, because there's a lot of interesting stuff in hers. Nah, we're good, though. Nothing we really wanted here. Eating contest. Alright. Yep, max HP is just skyrocketing. And see, the problem is I can't take Void Colossus. The reason being, Void Colossus destroys items. And we have so few items that losing even one of them is going to completely destroy us. So we'll go for Trash Titan. Like, well, let's show it off, actually. You know what? To explain. Because he destroys an item for the fight. It takes 11 seconds to charge. Oh no, we beat him out. Okay. I figured we would have been too slow.
It's all about motivation. You gotta know what you're
Burn for
fighting
4, multicast 2. When you shield, this gains 1 burn. Yeah, so Void Colossus is definitely one of those. You could definitely see the appeal. Alright. Oh yeah. Might as well 4. Plus 4 income, sure. Ooh, enchanted item with damage effects. So... I could... Okay, no. Money Tree is already enchanted. So if we give it to the... Yeah. So what this does is your weapons have plus damage equal to this item's value. Oh, so that's just an extra 471 damage. Sell skill upgrades. When you shield, your weapons gain... sure. Alright. Rosalia's Simp. 09. There, same as us. Right on the edge.
Have you noticed I'm huge?
Let's see it. Alright, they froze my healing. Yeah. They still got a lot of our HP to tear through, though. Yep. Not enough. Alright. There we go. And that's 10 wins.
Just don't get it. It's about challenge.
And what a challenge. All 10. Nice. 3 tress. Nice. I don't win too often, as you might have noticed. Alright. So, here's what we'll do. I'm going to go use the bathroom real quick, and we'll go do another run. Give me half a sec, folks. I'll be right back. Okay, thanks for waiting. Moving on. Let's try Dooley. See if we can get something working with the little bot. Because right now, I believe, last I heard the last patch, Pygmalion was one of the better options. Let's see what we can make with the little bot. Alright, what core do we start with? Weaponized or ignition. Let's go... Yeah, let's go weapons. And... You know what? Like I said, everyone tends to go enchanted. I'm going gold tier. Ooh, yep. And starting with extra damage on the core right off the bat. Love that. And hell, B1, B2.
I say.
Get us up to a silver right away. Then... Ooh, can we get... Yeah. Let's see if we get really lucky and the Long John gets dropped first. That'd be huge. And... We get... We got it. Oh, baby. The game's just throwing us. And they give us fucking Curio? Okay.
Reuse, recycle, relax.
Okay. Yeah, so definitely... Okay, so we do the Junkyard Club.
20 years. Wait,
Give them extra damage. Then Exoskeleton.
rusty circuits to see that
And give them extra damage. Okay. And then, again, it gets extra... Every time the core hits, Mongjong gets damage. Sure. And furry creature. 25 max health. Yeah, we'll go with that. Extra HP. Because Dooley's weak point is they do have a lot of low HP. Alright. We got a pretty nice start, honestly, if I'm... For damage, now we need to build up speed. They got poison, but we've got more damage outright. And they're using a companion core, so... But yeah. Yep. Yeah, we got this. Ooh, though. Yeah, so we have the damage aspect of this. Everything else we need now is to charge and speed up these two weapons. Because remember, the Long John gets damage for every win. So we have a huge potential here. Yeah, we need haste items. Okay. That's not the kind of haste item I need. You're right, most poison is 3. I don't want to spend them on reroll, so...
It takes real confidence to let a kid train you. I'm impressed.
Okay. The other thing we can do is we can throw the bots on for right now. We could go for middle. Could get the XP from the monster, but I think we'll be better. Let's see if we can get something out of middle.
I'll help you find who does.
No, nothing here yet. Damn, nothing. Whiff. Yeah. Yeah, nah, whiff.
See that mountain? That's Paul. He might have what you need.
Alright, okay, we want the guaranteed victory. So let's try Warrior. I just don't feel we're quite strong enough to handle... If I'd gotten something that could make us go faster, I'd be more confident. But yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like you see, the Dooley's biggest weakness is going... Yeah. Okay, we won, just barely, thanks to the bomb squad. Alright. How fast is that? 7 seconds. Crit chance 30. let's see if there's any fast friends.
You liberate today. 1,000.
Okay. So... Okay. The boot can go... Yeah, no, I'm not spending for the bomb squad.
I will free others.
Okay, definitely want B1 and B2. Get the Long John up, so that gets more damage per fight. Okay. I doubt we're gonna get 2 wins, but we'll see. Yeah, burning. So lots of burn on their part. Where we're more just direct damage. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, actually, okay. Yeah, we just need speed above everything else at this point. Our weaponry is set. Now we need speed to be able to hit fast. So, things like the first aid bot. Yeah, let's go for...
I would never debase my wares by haggling. Ugh.
Alright. See, the problem is this... I don't understand remote control, because every core fires faster. So it's one of those... I guess it's to get an extra trigger every 11 seconds. I don't know, it just doesn't feel that worth it. Huh. Yeah, that's the...
Ugh. Window shopper.
Yeah. Alright, give me a bronze tier, see if there's anything... I mean, it's not bad, but it's still not anything I really want. Well, let's see.
Small things
Barcode.
remind me of seeds, acorns, home.
Come on. Okay. When you use a weapon, this gains 10 shield. Okay, so each of these gets that 10 shield. And that fires every 5 seconds. That's actually far more useful. I'll take that over...
Oh, look. It's so tiny.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Quixel or Midsworth would like this.
Yeah, because then he fires every 5 seconds and then gets... Yeah, extra shielding for every time they do strike. Okay. So that's something, because, and... Let's go Street Gamer.
Wait! There aren't enough people watching yet.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, see, now we just need speed. Yeah.
I pull hacks, weighted dice is something!
Alright, your weapons gain 2 damage for the fight. Sure. Every 4 seconds? Okay. Weapon to the right of this, so it would go there. And every time you use a weapon, okay, and every time these charge the core. Okay, we're looking at something here. Yeah, let's
My battle days are over.
see if I can find another Long Zhong. Nah, I think we're good.
You'll be back with bruises.
Honestly, Finns get max health.
Food is life. Our bodies are just containers for it.
Gain 21 damn. Yeah. You know what? Get extra shield on him. Okay, let's see how this goes. Okay. So these all help boost the core, who then boosts the Long Zhang's damage. Yeah. So it hits real hard. Yeah. I just didn't have enough shield. Okay. Okay. Yeah, once we get something better to replace the Piggles, I think we'll be fine. Because healing and shield is basically what we need on the left. Alright. I don't really have the money to go to Curio and really make good use of it. So we'll take the eating contest, honestly. Like I said, Dooley's biggest weakness is his Alright, bronze tier item. No, I might as well get a skill.
Trained by a child. You might examine that.
If you have 5 or fewer items, items have extra crit. Yeah, because right now I don't have any. Or just a constant 8%, I
Learn
think.
all you can from me. See Argenta. She's wonderful.
Alright, so I don't have anything for B1 and B2. So yeah, let's go to Andy.
Portions. The finer the meal.
Adjacent weapons. Actually? Okay. So we get rid of this Piggle.
You want to buy that? I mean,
Sure.
excellent choice.
That improves. Okay, so that's a scalar. When you use another tech. Yeah, no, nothing. Yeah, let's try the Blood Reef Raider.
The Blood Reef brooks no weakness.
Alright. Okay. So yeah, the Longzhong basically is our scaling. And this is helping buff our shielding, yeah. It'd only be better if I could get like the apropos chapeau. Or any of the other scalars, but this is still working, yeah.
Chorus laughing at me.
Alright, what'd we get? The Crow's Nest. Unfortunately, we technically have 2 weapons. Your weapons do end up with 40% crit, so... Yeah, so it is... Yeah, so... If I took off, like, the Longzhong, yeah, I would get... You know, 96 damage, doing every 6 seconds... With lifesteal. Okay. Go ahead and get us a tool. Hasty Aquatic... Okay. I don't have any, unfortunately nothing else aquatic. Let's try... Let's see if Middle's got some.
No sale. I want what's right for you.
Okay. Security camera... Okay. So we go... Okay. Okay. You use a weapon, this gains 10 shield. Okay. So what if we try it like this?
Toss that on my back, and I'll trot it to your door.
Okay. So yeah, this gives them 30% crit chance. Okay. And lifesteal. Let's see how bad this is. I'm not really feeling this is going to be great, but let's try it out. Yeah, so they got a crit core. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I figured this was gonna be too slow. Yeah. Yeah, it was worth a shot. I haven't been feeling it. It's why I didn't bring the Long John. Okay. As I say, I just had to see Crow's Nest. Yeah, no. So, let's get some chocolate bars. Yeah, because the extra HP is going to be worth it. Alright, so we definitely don't believe in the Crow's Nest for this. Long John, I figured we were going to lose anyway. So what we're looking more for is another shield item.
Adira is our strongest. Oh, but oh, does he know it? Try Orlin. Or Nufu.
The first time you use a large item, each fight frees them for 1 second. Honestly, just a straight up plus 15 shield though.
I hope we can do this again.
JJ.
People first, profit 10.
Okay, freeze an item with a cooldown of 5 seconds or less for 1 second. Uzi. Sure.
I get it. You're busy. Enjoy your purchase.
You know what?
Now, if that doesn't work out,
My anti-burn.
back for a refund.
Yeah, so anti-burn and then just... Let's try it out.
Monster! No. I'm a chef!
Alright. Because between the shield and our coolant removing half our burn every time it procs. Yeah. Yeah. Our scaling shielding. Just too slow.
Us to do evil. It's so hard to stop.
Oh well, I thought we had it. Get haste items. Burn both players for 5. And haste adjacent for 1 second. Okay. So... So, let's go... Okay. Problem is this... Yeah, this problem is this takes 9 seconds to fire. Yeah, that's the same length as the camera. And... yeah. Okay. Abandoned chest. Yeah, upgrade hammer. Alright. So then that's 1 small item for 2 seconds. Okay. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. Alright. Nice mix of damage on their part. Yeah. Yeah, nah. Too slow. We're way too slow. Yeah. I know some people go, he's throwing for content. No, just alright, sell large items, see if there's anything. Okay.
I opened one.
Solar farm to help charge everything, because that has been one of our biggest issues. When using a tech charge, when you slow, haste one item. Because adding the 6 regeneration is nice. The haste. But the problem is it's only haste your other items for 1 second.
I wonder how long you will be here.
Alright. Yeah. Actually, combat core. Okay. So let's see. So if we get rid of, like, fuel rod. And Wallace.
I would give it for free, but Tiny Andy says that's wrong.
Okay. So let's see how this goes. Alright.
Don't have scales. I can forge some for.
Okay, I need 12 gold. Yeah, no, I don't have anything to sell for anywhere near that, so.
You don't like my armor? I tried my best.
Yeah, let's try it. Alright, I assume we lose. Yep. Yeah, I'm twist. Yeah, we're... Yeah.
Who defied me or as
Good grief. Silver tier item. Oh, okay. We got it for the upgrade anyway. So then every time you use the thing to the left or the right, it gains 20. So... Don't have anything... You know what? Let's get the 6 gold. Mountain Pass. Invest in Convoy. Get 2 for the 1. Or... Yeah, we're in pretty rough shape, so we need the experience. Let's see if Joyful Jack...
I'm a master alchemist's masterpiece.
Alright. So lots of heal and poison on his part. So that bypasses our shielding. But we're also more direct damage. Alright.
Back to the patch for me, it seems.
And we got succulents. Is it too late to start using them? You know what? No, I don't think it is. Alright. They start silver, so they at least gain 2.
I'm not like other Jabarians.
Let's see it. Alright, so they're a heal-focused pig. Yeah. Looking to wear down up. Yeah, slow and weaken us while they burn us. But, yeah, no. And friggin' heavy hogwash is slowing us pretty badly, yeah.
Oh, don't let this get you down. Eyes on the prize, huh?
Okay. So, no. Alright, we need... Yeah. Midsworth.
Right. Back to business.
Okay, succulents are starting to... Okay. I think Balloon Bot's way too slow.
So normal.
You know what? The Nitro.
Happy to exploit you. I mean help you.
And... yeah, we'll do this. And this. Then... see about
Nothing
middle.
tiny, nothing huge. All about moderation.
Increases an enemy's cooldown by 1 second for the fight. You have 3 times in every second. So this adds 3 seconds to every enemy cooldown. To every item. Okay.
Oh, I think you're really gonna enjoy that.
Okay. Well, let's try it out. Yeah, let's go with the treasure turtle. Hopefully we get, and remember, the more and more triggers we get for succulents, the better off we are. So now, these all take an extra second than they would normally. Alright. Alright. Well, nothing for nothing. We are pushing through them. Still not enough, but still... well, succulents will just be getting stronger, so... alright, another level. So... yeah. What's a gold atomic clock do? 2 seconds? Yeah. Okay. Andy for small
Just taking the
succulents?
first step toward good taste.
Nothing there. Capacitor has its place, but I don't think this is it. Still.
If you want something big and ugly, go see Pole.
Speed up,
Fins.
bulk up, get solid. That's right.
Yeah, get extra shield on there and get some extra HP. I like that. Alright, we're up against another dually. Yeah, because one of the big things is we're just not... let's see it. Alright. So added an extra second to each of their weapons. Yeah. Unfortunately, we're still just way too slow. Yeah. Alright, so we really need to get rid of the Long John. It's too slow. Alright, diamond tier item. Most people give automatic enchantment. Let's go with the diamond.
Back onto your path.
Let's see. Weak point detector. Cooling fan. Cybersecurity. You know what? We'll take this diamond cybersecurity. Alright. Because I'm thinking... Yeah, that's 1,000 damage. Okay. Alright.
Reward the peaceful, punish the warful.
Honestly, first Aiden... Nah, I think we're good. I think that damage up buff is about all we really need.
To your needs. That's good, I guess.
Nufu. Left most for more damage. Yeah. Okay.
You seek the violent path. Ayla is your teacher.
Let's go... Car conductor? Alright. Oi. Fast. Yep. Yeah. Cybersecurity bot definitely earning his pay though. Nice. Now we just need... Oh! I was gonna say, now we just need something... Okay, so that definitely puts... Okay, I definitely would prefer to have that. So every 5 seconds that hastes that. Okay. Then... Oh no, having the extra tech. Yeah. Go ahead and haste and
People
charge.
think the body powers the mind, but it's the other way around.
Time to freeze each item. Hey, the first time you use an item each fight, haste one burn item. First 5 times you slow. Actually, quick ignition. The first time each time you use an item each fight, haste the burn.
Space and time are only suggestions, and we can ignore them.
Alright, give me a free burn item. Nothing I really want. Okay. Rare event or monster. Estelle. Multi-tool. Not bad. For each adjacent vehicle, this has +1 multicast. When I use as an item, this gains 10 damage and 10 shield for the fight. Increasing their cooldowns. Kind of like the multi-tool. Yeah, I think I like the multi-tool better, so... Yeah, I think I like the multi-tool better. Okay. And let's see. Blowtorch. Tool, yeah. Yeah, I need more tech for the... Alright. But now we hit more faster, so let's see. If I could get a vehicle, that'd be one thing, because that lowers this to even faster. Yeah, no, nothing. Perfect fucking build. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't stand a fucking chance. Oh, well. Got owned. Just didn't get what we need. Oh, well. Well, I did at least get that. Oh, well. Alright, folks. I gotta get going for getting ready for work. So, don't forget, there is a poll running currently on my channel. We are seeing which way we want to handle the next playthrough of Shin Megami Tensei 5. I believe last I looked, it was the winner. What was currently winning was Reborn. And take a look. Give me a sec. Yes. So Reborn is playing on hard difficulty and keep our levels in demons. So if you think you want to do us to play the other way, let me know. Anyway, folks, thank you all for joining me. I have been the Ephemeral One, and this has been more of the Bazaar. And quite a bizarre journey it's been. A win to an absolute failure. By the way, what's it looking like? So I've only ever won twice with Vanessa, 45 games played, yeah. I've not gotten a chance to play too much, so forgive me, folks, but, well, I work a full-time job, so not much more I can do. Anyway, folks, thank you all. I'll see you next time. Bye for now, folks. Bye.